He thought it was just another normal night, nothing special, nothing unusual. But sometimes, the most ordinary nights are the ones that completely change a human life forever. And Adrian had no idea that this night would become the turning point of everything he had left. The room was silent, almost too silent. Adrian lay on his bed staring at the ceiling, trying to force his mind to calm down. But it was impossible. His thoughts were louder than the silence around him. Every problem he had was stacking up in his head like a heavy weight. Rent was overdue, bills were ignored, and the little money he had was gone faster than he expected. Life wasn't just hard anymore, it was suffocating. At 24, he was supposed to be building his future. Instead, he was stuck in the same empty cycle every day. Wake up, stress, think, sleep, repeat. No progress, no direction. He tried to convince himself that things would get better, that it was just a temporary phase. But deep inside, he already felt something breaking. Hope was slowly fading without him noticing. Then, in the middle of the night, his phone suddenly lit up. A bright notification broke the darkness of his room, pulling him out of his thoughts. Unknown number, no name, no identity. Just a message sitting there like it had been waiting for him specifically. He hesitated before opening it. Something about it felt strange, almost too intentional. But curiosity is stronger than fear when you're desperate. The message read, "I have a simple job for you. Easy money. No experience needed." Adrian frowned. It sounded like a scam, but something about it felt real. He paused for a moment. In his mind, two voices started arguing. One told him to ignore it. The other reminded him of his empty wallet. After a long silence, he finally replied, "What kind of job?" That simple sentence changed the direction of his entire life. The response came instantly. "Deliver one package. No questions asked. You get $500 in cash." $500. For someone struggling to survive, it didn't just sound tempting, it sounded like salvation. But deep down, something didn't feel right. No normal job pays that much for doing nothing. There was always a hidden cost. Still, desperation slowly overrides logic, and Adrian was running out of both time and options. Finally, he typed one word, "Okay." Simple, small, harmless. But that word carried consequences he couldn't yet understand. The next day, he received instructions. A location on the outskirts of the city. No details, no explanation, just coordinates. When he arrived, the place felt wrong immediately. Too quiet, too empty, like the world had forgotten it existed. A man was already waiting there. He didn't greet him, didn't smile, he just stared as if measuring him. Without saying much, the man handed him a small black package. It looked ordinary, but somehow it didn't feel ordinary at all. He turned and walked away. Each step felt heavier than the last, like he was carrying something more than just a package. Adrian asked what was inside. The man simply replied, "Don't ask questions, just deliver it." That answer should have been enough to stop him, but instead, Adrian tightened his grip on the package and stayed silent. The city around him felt different that night. Lights flickered, streets were empty, and every shadow looked suspicious. His phone vibrated again. Another message appeared, "Go to the warehouse. Final drop." A warehouse. The word itself carried a sense of danger, but now it was too late to turn back. When he arrived, the building looked abandoned for years. Broken glass, rusted metal, and complete silence surrounded him. But silence was an illusion. Someone was already there, watching him from the darkness. A shadow stepped forward. The same man from earlier, or at least someone connected to him. "Did you bring it?" the man asked calmly. His voice carried no emotion at all. Adrian nodded. His heart was racing now, but he still tried to stay calm. The package changed hands, and in that exact moment everything shifted. Distant sirens suddenly broke the silence. Red and blue lights started flashing in the distance. Adrian froze. He didn't understand what was happening, but his instinct screamed danger. "Police, don't move." The voice echoed through the night like a warning of destruction. Chaos erupted instantly. The shadowy man tried to run and Adrian followed without thinking. But the exit was already blocked. There was no escape. Within seconds, he was pulled to the ground. Handcuffs clicked around his wrists. Sitting inside the police car, everything started sinking in. He realized he had never been in control of anything. One message, one decision, one moment of desperation. That was all it took to turn an ordinary life into a ruined one.